Welcome, Scorpio, to your energy reading for what you need to hear right now. You clicked on this video for a reason, so let's find out what that is. Of course, take what makes sense for you and your story. If anything does connect, if you don't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, really helps out a lot. And of course, I'd love to have you part of the channel, so welcome in. Let's see what Spirit has for you at this time. So let's see. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man card here. I don't know if you have Pisces in your chart or dealing with a Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like there could be something about a crossroads, or maybe you potentially feeling stuck around this time. But I will say, even if you are feeling blocked or stuck in any way, it's actually for your highest good, because you also have the so this is the Hanged Man card that's coming out with new vision here. So there's something that you are being called to pay attention to. Maybe there's something about awakening or becoming more enlightened to a new level of consciousness with this new vision energy of the Hanged Man, and especially with Pisces energy talking about spirituality. And gaining some sort of knowledge, because the Hanged Man represents a man who has hung himself upside down on the tree of knowledge. So he's in a way kind of sacrificing his energy, or before moving forward in some way. It's basically like before making a decision, really gaining all the information and gaining clarity as far as like knowing wholeheartedly like which direction you want to go in. Because again, this can talk about a crossroads energy. So I don't know if there's like a split decision where it's like, I could go this way, I could go that way, I could do this, I could do that. Like, should I stay or should I go, kind of energy too. So I don't know exactly what this has to do with. I feel like whatever this journey has been for you in the recent past, I'm getting the 9 of Wands here. So this can talk about exhaustion. So maybe you have exhausted all your options. Maybe this is part of the dilemma here between two paths or two options, two choices, where it's like maybe you feel limited, maybe you feel blocked or closed in, or things are closing in on you. But I want you to know that you are going to be okay. You are going to be freed from this, because right next to that, you have the Knight of Cups here talking about trust. So this is more water energy, and you see how this person is free. I'm hearing that song, Free Falling. I don't know if that's the title of the song, where they're like, free, I'm free falling, kind of thing. I don't think I'm singing it right, but what I'm just trying to say, I mean, especially compared to this exhaustion card, it's like being stuck, but then being freed, because you are gaining some sort of new understanding, clarity, maybe gaining some sort of new information, especially after being in a place of darkness or confusion. Because you also have this aloneness card with the Hermit card. This is Virgo energy, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo, have that in your chart. Doesn't have to be, it's just a sign of the card. But this can talk about soul searching. But I think it's interesting because with this soul searching, it makes me feel like with this new vision card here, it's like that's part of this maybe blessing in disguise is kind of what I want to say, or like something where it feels like things are going wrong or working against you, when actually this is preparing you for something else. And I also want to say too, especially talking about Pisces spirituality and knowledge and clarity, enlightenment, awakening, things like that. The Hermit can also talk about that too, because of like, this soul searching, and feeling called on a certain path, but sometimes we can get a little lost or confused when it comes to making the practical decisions. Because again, between these two cards, it's like the water energy of and your spiritual connection between like the actual physical path. And so it's like, for example, it's like walking at night through a forest, and the moon is lighting the way, but there's still a lot of blurriness or darkness that may cause you to question whether you're going in the right direction. And even in this card, kind of looks like it's like a fog. Like you can see a light in the fog, but you're like, I don't know what this light is. Is this light a good thing to go towards, or is this something that, I should be worried about? So that's where kind of the physical aspect of the perspective within your current circumstances, because maybe you have been blocked for so long, or things have been maybe in a dark place, not necessarily literally, but just more so like mentally and emotionally. And because there's like just maybe this overwhelmment of responsibility, but also because you have been on a long journey where you have been trying to like figure things out and find your way, and maybe you've really struggled with that. I mean, even on the new vision card, it's kind of hard to see, but this person is down on the ground, like they have fallen down and they're kind of at their wits end. But this angel here, which is above this person, is a representation that you are being watched over and supported, and even though you may fall down, brush yourself off, get back up and try again, because I feel like by tapping into this spiritual connection and trust within your own intuitive wisdom, that you are going to move forward in a more stable and secure and balanced way. I'm looking at the bottom too with the Six of Pentacles, which literally the sixth sign of the zodiac is Virgo, and this is earth energy, and you have Virgo right here with the Hermit card. So I feel like there's something strong about this Virgo energy, or even Virgo season, because right now in August we are in Leo season at the beginning, but as we move into the latter part of August, we will be going into Virgo season. So it's kind of like this time in Leo season feels like things may be a little stressful, intense, overwhelming at times. Maybe you're still trying to figure out like which direction to go, like what's going to be the best move, what is my heart and soul guiding me towards. But I feel like you are in this place of integrating your spiritual wisdom and also balancing between like the mental and emotional and spiritual aspect of trying to figure things out, and also being able to recognize the options or even opportunities that you may not even see yet, that will bring about this balance and harmony, and trusting and having faith when it comes to taking a leap of faith, maybe taking a leap of faith and going towards what you feel called to, what you feel inspired to, and especially with what you have learned from what has taken place in the past. And so also working through letting go what has happened in the past, especially if there has been a lot of sadness and sorrow. This is the Nine of Swords. So you have, let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 9. So you have 999, which is a synchronicity for you. So what I feel is that this is talking about the ending of a cycle, and this new beginning of the cycle is this new vision and clarity and connection with your mind, body, and soul, because you have integrated the lessons and experiences from the past. And now it's time to take this leap of faith towards this new beginning that is going to be stable and secure and healthy and balanced, and, being able to release this feeling of, I don't know, helplessness, or like feeling like a victim, or feeling like, overwhelmed, blocked, and also maybe worried about going through another cycle of being hurt again. So I don't know if this is having to do with like relationships or work. I feel like this is more so like your own life journey and purpose. I'm not really getting a lot of other people in this, although again, this could have to do with maybe work, other people in business, or it could have to do with some sort of relationship that you are trying to figure out, like whether you should continue moving forward, or if you should go off on your own. But only you will really know whether this has been something that has been exhausting, overwhelming. You've been, disappointed a lot of ways, maybe hurt in a lot of ways, and also replaying things from the past, like not really able to see a way out of it. But it's interesting because even in this Nine of Swords, like there's that fog around, but then there's a path right here that is open, which I feel like is in perfect alignment with the Hanged Man card and this Knight of Cups, that you're being called to get out of your head and into your heart so that you can see this clarity of a new path that is ahead of you. And yeah, maybe it's still a little murky and you're not really sure like who, what, when, where, how like things are going to unfold. Can talk about like the fear of the unknown thing, but wow, then you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Change card at the bottom. So things are going to turn in your favor. It's just about integrating the light and dark energy, because not only in the Temperance card is the Yin and Yang card, but at the middle right here is another Yin and Yang card. So I don't know if some of you are, into Buddhism or something like that. But also, I just feel like this is a strong message of understanding that there's always going to be challenges that we may face, but it's actually, maybe that's the message too, what I was saying earlier, a blessing in disguise. It's actually helping you, even though it feels like it's happening to you. And even at the bottom too, you have the Page of Cups. So it's this newfound understanding. What's underneath that? The creator, knowing you're the creator of your reality with the King of Wands. This is the fire energy of this Leo season that I feel, where you're going to be, your mind is going to be like, I almost wanted to say broken, open, like not broken in that way. I just mean like a breakthrough. That's a better way of saying it. They're going to have some sort of clear breakthrough that's, again, awakening and enlightenment, which is coming through the New Vision card of the Hanged Man, where you're going to see that you were never stuck. It was always open, even in the Nine of Swords. It's like you're not stuck here. You're just, your back is turned to the opening or the path that you're being called to, and you're not alone in this, because Spirit is helping you and guiding you, which is literally what I was saying here, where like you may be down on the ground, you're not even seeing the support that's all around you because you're looking down at your current situation, when really there's angels all around you. The universe is trying to guide you. This is some sort of fated, destined change going on in your life, Scorpio. So I really hope this is making sense, but let's go ahead and get a Moonology card and get a little bit more clarity what this could be talking about. Definitely let me know down below if any of this did make sense for you, or if you want to share what this may be for you and what's going on in your life. Always love to hear what's going on, so you feel free to share. I always love to hear. But let's see. The energy is gaining momentum. So yeah, this is a path moving forward where right now you may be in this dark forest. And this is literally in alignment with that analogy that I was saying. Like you only have the moon, the light of the moon to guide you. But it's like the further, or how should I say, the closer you get to this moon energy, which is a representation of your intuition, the more that you are following that, it's like the lighter and lighter and lighter it gets, and the easier your path will be. And you'll have a lot more trust and faith within your own intuitive guidance system. Wow, look at that at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this shit up. It's coming up for a reason. This is the dark forest. That is the moon. That is the moon. And guess what? We're having a new moon eclipse, I believe, next week, if I'm not mistaken, or sometime in the next week. We're having a new moon eclipse. This is full moon eclipse, but I think the new moon eclipse is in Leo or in a fire sign, if I'm not mistaken. You'll have to look that up. I can't think of it on the top of my head, but wow. Like, this is a huge confirmation saying that conclusions are within reach and the energy is gaining momentum. You're just being called to not give up, but to tap into your intuition so you can see which path to move towards, to be able to move towards the light that is calling you. I love this, Scorpio. Again, I hope this made sense and helped you in some way. But if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so through my link tree, which is down below. You can also donate there as well if you feel called to. Thank you for everyone who has donated. It's really helped me out a lot. So thank you so much for supporting. But thank you for choosing me to read your energy. And until next time, have a blessed day.